Stop and save. Okay. Alright, guys. A lot of you... I'm Sniper4690, and I'm going to be making a little Operation Siren video for you guys, since I noticed quite a few people aren't entirely sure what the purpose is and, like, how to progress it quickly to get arc meta. And if you look, we'll start by getting off by showing off my dock here. So you have arc meta already, and I do have Hiryu meta somewhere. Let's just do this the easy way. So I'll obviously use them both. I've grinded extensively for them. So the first question is Captain Lionheart. Let's go into Operation Siren real quick. What are the different icons on the map and which ones have the most benefit? So I think what he's talking about, these little icons here with a gold chest and I assume like a little triangle looking thing. Triangle looking thing, to answer that question, is your currency. So if you go into your port, don't know where I put my fleet. Okay. So the currency, if you go into your port, it'll be like a little, these icons. So I'm assuming that you get like a couple of these in those maps. I would probably farm for those first. But the chest icons are also helpful. Gold icons, I don't think I've really seen that much gold come out of it, like 200 coins. So I think the triangle piece and the chests are probably the most important. And then these icons here are missions, which there's a lot that I've accepted. And these are strongholds. These are strongholds. This we don't know have access to yet. And I hope that clears it up for that one. So the triangle things and the chests are probably the most important. And the second question from Madam Astaroth: is there a faster way to get the 2 showdowns for the meta fights? Okay, so for the 2 showdowns for the meta fight, what I'll normally do is I'll start off in a port and go into the port, and I will start accepting all the missions that I can. I don't even read them, I just accept them. Right now I can't accept anymore because I have max daily missions. And then what I will do immediately after that is go in the areas with these little exclamation point clipboards. So let's do this one since it's Corrosion Level 3. And then the first thing I will normally do is I will go forward and collect all the chests that get you points. These are from yesterday. And sometimes they have a bunch of points. So then I'll go here, do this as well. Scan. There's probably a chest there, so get that. So, like, so far, each chest is guaranteed, I guess. I shouldn't say guaranteed. Each chest has a chance for points for the meta fight. And I'll go do that. And then every time you finish a mission, which I'll demonstrate here real quick, use my French ladies real quick. Each quest completion gives you points as well. And that's how I do it. If there's a faster way, I'm not entirely sure. If there is a faster way, I'm still learning a lot about Operation Siren. It's pretty confusing. But yeah, I'll do the quests, knock those out to get those points, do the 2 personal fights, and then do the 3 fights every morning usually. Okay, so the third question is from Anonymous. He didn't want to be pronounced. He didn't want his name being said in the video. Whew, man. Stuttering here like a mofo. Why does Operation Siren exist? Operation Siren exists so you can further enhance all your ship's gears and get the limited meta versions of ships. So right now, that I know off the top of my head, you have Hiryu meta, you have Arc meta, you have Atago meta, or is it Takao meta? I think it's Takao meta. And you have Enterprise meta. And then there's like a couple more. But that's like the main purpose, is to get better gear and to improve all your girls' effectiveness. And I'll show you my gear on my French fleet right here that you're looking at right now, guys. Is my strongest fleet, because they all have at least some kind of plus 11 gear. Sometimes more, sometimes less. So then if you go to your lab, and go to your gear lab, this is the whole reason why Operation Siren exists. So you can get new equipment of the various factions. And I can point out that these, I think, these torps are pretty good for automatic, I think. I always auto. This is a really good AA gun to focus on. Fighters, I think the Tiger Cat's the best one out of the two new ones for Ego Union. Torpedo dive bombers, this is basically a gold Helldiver, I think. Or no, this is a gold Helldiver. I don't know how good that one is. Submarine torps, gold, anything is usually pretty decent, but I hear from multiple people that the bitter right here is the best one to get. And to tie in to why Operation Siren is better, the most important thing is getting this for your carriers. This is the best torpedo bomber in the game. Also, one of the hardest to get. Everything else you should have already. This is probably new. I don't know if it's worth it. And why use the technology? We use the technology because I guess their technology is better. That's kind of a lore thing. I don't know if you've unlocked it that way. Alright. And for the fourth question from Cheesekun, let's go back in Operation Siren here. What is an effective way to build up augmentations? I learned this just the other day. So when you get Operation Siren to reset, which if you look, we got a couple days till reset. You go in the exchange shop once you go in the main menu. So if you just back out, hit battle, go to Operation Siren, it'll bring you here to this little screen. Go to your exchange shop. And if you want to spend the points, you can. I highly recommend it. But you can buy 6 of each augmentation. These things right here are augmentations. So then you buy those. Then you back out. You go to a map, any kind of map. You go to your storage. And then you can use it. So I'm going to use this one because it's just going to give me points by the time. So it's going to say it's going to increase your capability. That's one way to do it. The other way is just to regrind all the maps that you've unlocked. This is probably the faster way. Once you're higher than like 144 or something on each of these numbers here, you don't get any additional bonus. So right now what I have is just, I guess it's flex. You know, it's really not important to get over 144 or something like that. Okay, so I hope that helped out a little bit for those questions. The last question that I have is from Bandito, and he kind of just needs some assistance on how Operation Siren works and how I have all this awesome gear on my girls. Well, first of all, the first important thing to do for Operation Siren is to knock out that story. Once you knock out that story, you can get missions and everything else kind of unlocked. You can kind of just feel free to just grind like your normal daily grind stuff. And we're gonna, finish this quest so I can show you real quick on what to do. But it takes quite a bit of time. And then once I get enough of those token things, purple token, I'm going to call them purple tokens. I don't really remember what the name is. Once I get enough of those purple tokens, I'm going to... What I normally do is I get enough, and then I just start buying stuff in the store. So let's see here. Let's go over here. Hostile Siren, yep. Dun, 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 dun. And for Madame Astaroth, it takes a bit to complete the quest, but fastest I've done the quest, the 2 fights clearing, I think about an hour, which I think is pretty quick. Because if I have enough time when I just sit down, I'll just accept all the quests, go to all the quest areas, and just constantly knock them out as quick as I can. The fights take a little bit longer, but corrosions level 1 to 3 are pretty quick. 5 and 6 take a little bit longer just because they hurt my ships a lot. But the higher augmentations, the less damage they'll take, and the more damage they'll do to the sirens. So we're almost done with this map. And I think we're about like 5 minutes in or so. But I'm also kind of going around and explaining some stuff. And as obviously, once you do quest completions and boss fights and stuff, you get points to unlock your ship. Let's do hidden materials. So then also cost token to do this. You normally get them back in the chests. The longest part that I think this game mode takes is the repeating text. It's a little frustrating. I like TB, but she can be kind of irksome. Yeah. Come on, let's go. So I think after 3 boxes, this stuff shuts down, if I'm not mistaken. Oh no, this one's 4 then. I think this is the most that I've seen so far. Sometimes they're always 3. Okay, that's good. Alright. Yeah, let's leave for now. Do. And that's another way, is these little boxes sometimes give you a chance for augmentations. Use energy storage. And if you smash it open, let's go ahead and smash this one open, see what we get. I don't remember what you do. I always use an energy storage device. You smash it open, you just get your return back. Okay. Make sure to always scan and make sure nothing's hidden. Alright, so once you defeat this fleet, this mission's complete. And we've got already 20 points in a blink of an eye. Unlocked for the fight. Alright. I'm gonna let these ladies finish their thing. So yeah, for Bandito's question, just keep playing. I noted you said you were having a hard time with your girls taking a lot of damage. If you look at the corrosion levels on each of the map sections, it'll tell you. Since you don't have a fleet of 120s or your augmentations aren't very high, I would avoid 5 and 6. Oh, there's another ship right there, hiding right behind Mama Georgia. Corrosion 5 and 6 hurt a lot. 5 is I can handle pretty good, but then again I auto everything. 6 I can still do, but it's rough. Like the girls take an obscene amount of damage. But if I were to manual, they would take even more damage because my dodging skills are subpar and I'm lazy. I like auto. It's auto lane for me. And obviously I'll give you guys like a shout out. Tag you guys on Twitter, and if there's anything else you guys need to know, please let me know. This is kind of like this is a rough first video. Since it's been a long time since I really recorded anything and uploaded to my YouTube with like an informative type stuff. Alright, so this quest should be done. Yeah. Alright, so sweet. We got 20 points for that. Alright, sweet. So. And what I also do, Bandito, is I always make sure I buy out the shops when I can. Yeah, see, I don't have enough exchange tokens for all this. These are not strongholds, but they're like a stronghold. These Siren loggers. They're like a stronghold, but they're not like multiple bosses. It's just one. So, yeah. Okay, so regarding the corrosion levels. If you click on a section, this is corrosion level 3. You should be able to handle that just fine. This one's level 6. This one's gonna hurt your ships a lot. And I think these are always 5 and 6. If I'm not mistaken, these are 5 and 6 as well. Let's take a peek. Yeah, so 6. 6. So yeah, just like when you go on this map, just like click on the map before you just hit enter. And another thing I also learned for everybody that wants to look at this, if you see how this is a stronghold. If you click the stronghold icon, or this little box thing, you can change it to different modes. So you don't always have to, so like say if you have a quest in here, it's never going to be in the strongholds. It's going to be in either secured or explorable mode. which is also a very helpful thing. And, okay, so let's go back to my home screen, look at my girls real quick. So the best girl that I have when it comes to gear, and this took me until Operation Siren released to now. Sunri has the most amount of gear, and this takes a lot of equipment to level up. Like even like the torpedoes, it's like 35. It's a lot. And another thing, excuse me, don't forget, guys, to go to your academy, go to your munitions, and go into your guild shop to buy the stuff. This resets, I think, every other day? I'm not sure. I got 2 hours left. But I normally buy the T4 gear part, and depending what I want to work first, I usually work on main guns first. I'll always get main gun parts. So then I'll refresh it, get more main gun parts, so you get, if you're lucky, 10 gold main gun parts. That's probably a very fast and effective way to do it. And it took me, let's see, Operation Siren, it took me like 5 months to get Champagne's main gun to 13, because this took a while. That took me a while, and these took me a while. So what I would do, pick a ship that you want to focus on first, and focus only on her gear. So for my example, I picked on Champagne. I wanted the main gun to be super strong, because you get like an 8% damage buff or something on top of like the 3%. Very, very effective. And I'm trying to see. So the stores, missions, augmentations, point farm for battles, gear farms. Yeah, gear farm just comes with grinding. I figured I would show you instead of being able to explain it. The thing about Operation Siren is that like you don't have to like worry about oil or morale or any of that stuff. You can just grind all day if you want. You can make the whole day Operation Siren. If you don't have all of the map unlocked, just grind it out. Grind it out and you'll be good. Let's do another map to show you guys. Let's see. That's another thing I hate. Gotta go in the map to click out over here. And also what I do too is to formation. I normally always repair them before going in the next area just in case something happens. So we'll go over here. So I'll be able to get the next fight by just collecting chests. So it's either 10 to 15 apiece. So this one was 5. We got a boss unlocked. I'll do a support request because it's level 15. Get my fleet ready. Hit battle. So we're already in our first fight. 10 minutes in or something like that. I don't really know the timer. Do I have a timer on here? I don't. Anyway, it's quick. But yeah, you've got 3 months to grind her out to maximum to get arc meta fully maxed out. That means all her enhancements and all that, which is 50,000 points. Now you can just buy the stuff that she needs in the store and save you some time too. I do that as well. That's how I did it with Hiryu meta. I got her at like level 49,000 or something like that, like points. And I already had her maxed because I had some stuff in the store. So I'm going to do that again with Arc Meta as well to kind of get her, kind of pump her out quicker because I actually like her design this time around. And she's really strong because you can tell she's beating up my girls quite a lot. Especially the back line. Like this is more damage than they're used to taking. But I average with these girls anywhere between 500 and 600,000. And also for Bandito, when your girls are low on morale, don't use them. Use a different fleet and farm other ships within that map area. Because their morale, not morale, there's some kind of debuff that they'll do less damage and take more damage and all that other stuff. But I would highly suggest just look at the corrosion levels, do 1 through 3, and you should be alright. There isn't that many quests or missions in corrosion level 6s. And if there is, I don't really think it's that important. If you can't do 6, don't bother with it. There's just no point in getting frustrated with it because it's supposed to be fun. Now, I'm sure there's better methods and other stuff to do it. But this is just how I've discovered it on my own from tinkering around with it to find out this way is what works best for me. This actually might be my highest damage record here. It'll come real close, actually. Let's take a peek, shall we? Huh. Pretty close. And then you can let other people do damage for you, or not. It doesn't matter. HMS is a good fleet. You've got what this guy has. It's pretty decent too. But yeah, guys, I think that covers everything. If you guys have any other questions, just let me know in the comments. Let me know on Twitter. I want to help you guys out a little bit more because, like I said, it can be confusing. Very, 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 very confusing. Alright, guys. Again, I'm Sniper4690. Or Nick. You can call me Nick. Doesn't matter. I stream on Twitch. You guys can check my stream out. I'm always playing something that can, you know, I can always help you guys out in a different game or whatever. But yeah, let me know. And I will probably see you guys in another video. And how do I stop this?